Looking to add some adventure to your life here in the Chicago suburbs? Well, today I'm going kayaking down the DuPage River right through the middle of downtown Naperville, so keep watching. What's happening, everybody? This is Austin Weiss. I'm your go-to real estate resource here in the Chicagoland area. If you're brand new to this channel and you want to know everything there is about working, eating, living, playing right here in the Chicagoland area, make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap that bell so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Okay, today's video is going to be all about the playing portion. We're going to go through an adventure here on the DuPage River and float right down through the middle of Naperville. I'm here to fish, enjoy the sun, and just relax and enjoy nature. So we're planning to do about a 5 or 6 mile float from McDowell Grove all the way to Knoch Knolls Park. You can check out those parks in a different video that I featured. It probably should take maybe 4 to 5 hours, and we'll flow right through downtown Naperville, through a dam, and many other natural features. I just got through my first rapids. I survived. These birds up here keep pooping in the river. Don't kayak under birds if you're ever out here. McDowell Grove is actually one of my favorite parks because the DuPage River path starts right from there. You can bike or jog pretty much from the northern half of Naperville all the way to the southern half. And it follows most of the river through downtown Naperville, several different neighborhoods, and it's just a really, really great time to go enjoy nature and get a good workout in. Kayaked all the way to Fawell Dam. You can see it just behind me, and you might be able to hear the rushing of the water. We're gonna go right through the dam here just in a little bit. I did want to point out though that McDowell Grove is just on the other side of the river over here. Like I said earlier, the bike path runs all the way through the forest and over the top of the dam. On the other side of the forest is actually Crest Creek subdivision. I featured that in a different video if you want to click about it right here. And that's a neighborhood that's awesome. It's one of the original neighborhoods here in Naperville, and it's built around the Crest Creek Country Club. Super beautiful, so if you're into golfing, I would definitely recommend checking it out. Caught a little smallie.
Oh!
Now he's in the boat.
He wants to stay.
Nice.
Hey, come on the Naperville Grove.
Good deal.
All right, buddy, go home.
Alright, that didn't really go according to plan because the kayak basically just got stuck on the concrete bottom of the dam, but maybe when the river it's a little higher and it rains more, we'll try it another time. Still kind of cool though. Okay, so we're about to go under the train tracks, and the bike path, the DuPage River bike path is right here. You might see a couple bike riders go by as we're going under the train tracks on the river. Naperville North High School is probably a half a mile just on the other side of these woods that I'm looking at, and we're probably, I would say, less than a mile, maybe a mile and a half from downtown Naperville, so looking forward to showing you all the footage from the river. All right, just behind me is the back end of like the Willoway, Jefferson Estates area. Willoway is right around the average price point, about $400,000. Sometimes you can find a bigger house and you'll be pushing $500,000. Jefferson Estates was probably built maybe 10 years ago. There's still some empty lots. Those houses are absolutely enormous, pushing 5,000 square feet plus. Easily find prices at $1 million or more. And you're probably about a mile outside of downtown Naperville. Those houses are absolutely stunning. Architecture, all brick and stone, and just really, really nice. And a perfect shot of the Naperville Carillon. Okay, we're just outside downtown Naperville, right on the other side of these trees, or maybe you can see right through the trees, is Centennial Park and the Centennial Beach area. It was actually one of 3 of the original quarries of downtown Naperville. Now they kind of use it just for summer fun and filled up with nice water in the summer, and they got a beach, and it's a great place to bring the family. There's actually a nice pavilion to have picnics, barbecues, and a park. And then this is where the Naperville Sprint Triathlon finishes every year. Unfortunately, they canceled this year, but hey, what else isn't canceled this year? Okay, we're floating right through downtown Naperville. You can see the Naperville Municipal Building right behind me. And we're about to go under one of the iconic bridges here as I crash into my kayaking partner for the day. And JC's Park is right over here. It just finished last year, and it has actually the only park in Naperville that has Wi-Fi. Okay, we're floating right outside of Water Street. It was built a few years ago. It's Hotel Indigo. It's awesome for events such as weddings and corporate parties and everything. A ton of restaurants, and then there's a few shops for clothing and jewelry. But it's just a really nice, neat area to go grab a drink or a bite to eat. And actually on the 5th floor is Santo Cielo, and it's a great spot just to catch out the skyline of Naperville. Hey, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, tap that little bell so you're notified every time I have a new video, and give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it, and it helps me out a ton. Thanks. We went through downtown Naperville, parked our boats right under one of the iconic bridges over the Riverwalk here in Naperville. And I'm gonna show you what's right off the river, maybe 20 yards from the water. You go up this little path, you can see the little Riverwalk path behind me. And North Central College's athletic facilities are right here. So this is Benedetti Worley Stadium. This is where they play football, lacrosse, soccer, and then you know, their renowned track and field team. Okay, I had to get out of the kayak for a few minutes to stretch my back. I'm here at Pioneer Park. It's right off the river, and you can see the DuPage River bike trail right behind me. And this goes from downtown and McDowell Grove pretty much through downtown Naperville, all the way to Knoch Knolls and beyond. So I'm walking back to my kayak right now. I used to come here all the time as a kid. This is actually where Bailey Hobson built his grist mill way back in like the early 1800s, if you care about the history of this area. So you can kind of see some of the old stone from the Naperville quarry where he had his grist mill. One of the original bridges that you can see right over here. It's really, really cool. And so we're coming up on the river, and I'll show you the awesome bridge. And we're just kind of hanging out. There's our kayaks. Some of the big homes along the river. Another beautiful day here in Naperville. For all you fishermen out there, what we've been seeing most of the day here on the river are probably 1 or 2 pound bigmouth bass, a couple smallmouth bass, and the occasional carp. Haven't seen a whole lot of catfish in this particular section of the river, but just to give you a heads up if you're ever thinking about making a fishing trip here on the DuPage River. This is the backside of River Mist. I featured this neighborhood in my latest Southeast of Naperville video, which okay, so almost 5.5 hours later, about over 14 kilometers, we finally made it to the Knoch Knolls Park. I talked about this in my last video about Southeast Naperville, so if you want to check it out, you can look right here. But hey, if you're ever thinking about making a move to Naperville or anywhere else in the Chicagoland area, I'm available by phone, text, email, days, nights, weekends, and I would just love to have a conversation with you about your move. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later.